What's up, guys? Welcome back to damngoodcooking.com. It's your boy Dave and your girl Michelle. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're just going to talk about a couple things that goes on as far as our cooking methods, relationship, etc. Just so you can get justification of how we operate, and then the title says it all. Vegan versus meat eater. Even though Michelle's not necessarily a full vegan, she's what you call a, forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, a pescetarian, so she eats vegetables and fish, and she's going to explain to you why she chose that route. I'm going to explain to you why your boy continues to eat meat, and to show you that it can actually work out as far as relationships. Michelle and I have been together now, how long? Wow, long time. 17 years, going on to 18, been together, and this works out strong. We learn to set our boundaries as far as the kitchen portion. We do a lot of cooking, we love to cook, and we love to make each other happy. Michelle, start off and explain to you why she chose the route of no meat.
Well, I've always been a really picky eater. Growing up, I didn't really eat like a lot of steak and pork. I really just only ate chicken. When I met Dave, he introduced me into eating more steak and pork. Past few years, when we were living in California, just looking at the meat like this is an animal. This is gonna sound really silly. I was actually at a party with my friend. There was a bunch of cows. Because where we lived, it was like a lot of farmland and cows. I looked over there and I saw the cows, and they were just, minding their own business, just, enjoying their life. And I just looked at them and I was like, how can I continue to keep eating them? They're innocent. They have no idea what's about to happen to them. But he feels differently, and I respect people who eat meat. I respect their choice to eat meat, and I would also like people to respect my choice not to eat meat. I know there's people out there that go hunting, they actually kill their food and they eat it, and I don't judge that at all. This is my choice. I decided to do. I've been a lot happier without eating meat, but I will also say this, it's harder to come up with recipes. I've tried tofu, I've tried, what was those fake hot dogs?
It was like a vegetarian type style hot dog,
Yeah,
and when we made it, it didn't smell right.
It was the most disgusting thing I ever tasted in my life. I took one bite and I was like, nope, not eating this. I don't like tofu. I've tried it a few different ways. Nah, that's not for me. Like I said, I'm a very picky eater. There are options out there, but I did find one thing that I really do like, and it's these black bean burgers from Costco.
I don't get those. I mean, I was making it for her the other day, and I had to go get her. I was like, oh, Shelly, I think I made a boo-boo here. And she already knew what I was going to say when she came up the stairs. It's just, these things are like crispy. I mean, they look like charcoal once you're done with it, but I guess that's the way it cooks.
But that's just the way they cook.
Yeah. But you know what I love about her not eating meat is the creativity that we have to bring to the table, because I'm the type of person, I don't like to make the same thing all the time, the same different way, and having that restriction on what she's eating brings so much more energy into what we have to do to make this taste spectacular for her. I made the black bean burger for her the other day. I should have recorded that. I was like, you know what, I'm not just gonna put this black bean nasty charcoal looking thing on the skillet and flip it a few times.
Good, you guys.
But I took it, I seasoned it, I got some nice sauce. We're gonna go ahead and marinate it with that. I took some onions, green peppers, sauteed those. I took the buns, buttered the top, the inside, put those on there. It's like, okay, well, we're gonna have to make this delicious. So if I was just eating that, what's gonna make this stand out?
There's also this place called Smash Burger, and they make
pricey.
Yeah, but their black bean burgers are actually really good, and they're also really dark as well. So it kind of looks strange when you look at it, but when you eat it, it's really good. That option, there's not very many places that give you that option where we live, or we just haven't found any yet. I also choose to eat fish, and I also choose to eat eggs. That's another reason why I don't judge anybody, because I still choose to eat certain thing.
Let me tell you why I continue to eat meat. We are trying to eat healthy. Since we took this whole healthy streak, I told you guys before, I did have a lot of health issues, so we tried to take things into consideration. Maybe it's what we were eating. Try to cut out all of the fast food stuff, get rid of that stuff if possible. We still do fast food here and there, more than what we should. We tried to cut all that stuff out. We tried to get rid of, a lot of fried things. We still eat fried things. We're gonna work that out. I did get rid of pork. I do have it every once in a while. If I get like a deli sandwich, it's gonna have the pastrami on there, the salami, pepperonis. If I get a pizza, I love pepperonis, but I try not to buy like big hams or pork chops. Oh my God, I would kill for a pork chop right now. I try to stay away from
But
pork.
he also gets really sick the next day eating pork.
Yeah, the tummy just goes crazy. But you know what? That could have been part of the issues for the medication that I was taking.
Before you took the medication, every day the next day
I'm
after
just
eating
trying to
pork,
find a reason to have a pork chop.
He was always like, "Let's do it."
Yeah.
Tell him about Subway.
Subway, eat crap is what it should be called. I do not like Subway anymore. I was just craving it for the longest.
He's always like, "Let's go to Subway,
Yeah,
let's go to Subway," and I'm like, "Nah, I don't mess with Subway
I guess
like that."
it's one of those things, when you used to eat it, it was delicious, and then you just had that craving for
Yeah,
it. So
you haven't had it for so long.
finally, I convinced her. I was like, I'm gonna get some Subway. I forget what I hooked her up with. She had something. Panera bread.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give me a sub. I got the foot long. I got the double meats on there. The Italian sub with the, the double meats, the lettuce, tomatoes, onions, green peppers, banana peppers, a couple jalapenos, mayonnaise, mustard, salt and pepper, and I always have them top it with a little bit of sweet onion. Boom. Couldn't wait to get home, open that bad boy up. Took the first few bites and I was like, oh, it's not what I remember. It could have been that Subway. It could have been that Subway though. It's not the same. It's not the same. So when you start cooking and treating yourself the right way, putting better things into your body, try to avoid things that you shouldn't eat, food does start tasting differently.
It does.
I make a burger and then I go get a McDonald's burger. It's like, why am I eating this? It doesn't taste the same.
not the same.
Things that I cook that I show on the channel. Just because we're craving it, I want it. I want to put some fries in the deep fryer, but we do have the air fryer, and it's like, well, wow, this is healthier, it tastes better, and it's almost the same. But sometimes you want to just switch it up. Like I said, I don't like to do the same thing, so I like to switch it up. But I did decide to continue to eat meat. I just, like I said, cut away from the pork. It was at one point in time, all I could eat was beef, and I told you that on the video before this because I couldn't eat chicken. Now that's when I had to draw the line and figure out what was wrong with the health. I gotta have some chicken and start bringing more chicken recipes to the table, some turkey recipes, some good things. We have 2 kitchens, so she's not one of those folks that have to say, well, if your food touched this skillet, mine can't touch it. Of course, I don't make a burger in the skillet and then take it out and put her veggie burger in there. No, we'll have 2 separate skillets going on, so we don't have to use this kitchen for me and this kitchen for her to that extent. And she's okay, and she accepted it, and she never challenged the fact that, well, you should switch to this. I think that's where the conflict comes in, when people try to convince you to do what they're doing. Kind of a jealous factor, even though what you're doing might be right, but you want them to do it. And
I don't think it's really a jealous factor.
well, maybe that was the wrong wording.
Yeah, I think it's more of like, I'm doing this, so I want you to do it too.
got
Because
that.
because I believe what I'm doing is the right choice, so you should do it too.
The perfect example. I don't want to dig too deep into our relationship in our past. Your boy used to drink a lot. I'm talking 18 years straight from the military. I had to have some hard liquor. Now, I wasn't the type of drunk to be, it wasn't to that extent. It was to the point where I couldn't go to sleep. They said it was PTSD or whatever else. I just couldn't go to sleep. When I hit the pillow, I couldn't sleep. So I had to drink a couple shots. So I would sit there that hour before I was going to sleep. I'd have to pour them back. Bam, I'm passed out. I used to do this commute every day, getting up at 2:30 in the morning to take this hour or something commute to beat all the traffic, driving 3 hours schedule and stuff in the past. And I don't know, I just had to drink every day. So finally, when I decided I'm done, no more hard liquor in my life. You kind of tend to see other people that are doing it, and you want to say, hey, you shouldn't do that because of this, you couldn't do this, you shouldn't do that because of this. This is why it's hurting you. I feel so much better, join me. And when they're not doing it, and you're like, well, you need to learn from my past and do this, and you end up pushing yourself away from those people.
Yeah.
So by me just accepting the fact that they want to continue to do this, I could say, well, maybe you shouldn't do as much because of this, and let me just tell you something about my past, whether they hear it or not. It's up to them. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're great the way they are. So that's the best kind of comparison I could say. So she never tried to put that on me and say, well, you should eat meat because of this. The important boundary to not put in front of people that are doing the opposite of what you're doing.
Yeah, you could say, oh, this is the reason why I'm not eating meat, or this is the reason why I'm eating meat, but you shouldn't be like, you shouldn't eat meat because of the industry.
No meat for you.
Everybody in their life, you just come to different decisions in different parts of your life. Sometimes you get to a certain age, you're like, I don't want to eat meat anymore, or I don't want to drink liquor anymore. That just happens, and then you just change your thought process. It took me a while to stop eating meat too, because before I'd be like, oh, I'm never not gonna eat chicken. I can't see how people don't eat chicken. It took me a year to really think about it, like giving up meat. Why do I want to give up meat? I really came to this decision. I really did it, and I went for it.
Just to show you guys, it can work out. That I love the challenge. I can't just give my baby lettuce and onions every day. It's boring. I mean, she's eating rabbit food, so your boy's gonna hook it up. I'm gonna work make it the best way possible, and we're gonna continue to bring you guys more exciting recipes.
I just want to say one more thing. We all just have to respect each other's decisions. We all have to just be kinder to each other. Everybody has their own path and their own journey, and you just have to let people follow it. Unless they're really harming themselves and they need help, get that person help. But when it comes to decisions of not eating meat or not drinking liquor, don't judge people, accept them for who they are. Let's all respect each other, and yeah, because if it works for us, it can work for anybody out there.
Oh, we need more Michelle on Damn Good Cooking. It's Damn Good Cooking, Dave and Michelle. I want to kind of flip this around. I want some mad cooking, Michelle and Dave. We need to see. Is that right?
In the kitchen like.
Well, she lost the bet, so she's going to be cooking all next week. So this is going to be exciting. So I'll probably be eating lettuce, tomatoes, and carrots all next week.
Tomatoes,
Carrots, tomatoes. All right. Anyway, I love my baby. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's your boy Dave, your girl.
Michelle.
Signing out till next time.
Peace.
Peace.